Hello and welcome to episode 27. Is it 27? I am so confused when it comes to numbers at the moment because of Vlogmas. I just have to quickly check. No, it's 28. Hello and welcome to episode 28 of the Witch and Its podcast. I'm Shy. I am a witchy person, a witch, and I knit and I spin and I do other crafty things, and I like to sit here and talk to you about it every now and then. I don't know, I think that's my new intro. It sort of just happened. I feel like the picture is tilting. Let me just... Nothing is in order because of Vlogmas. I think we're not tilting. The couch is just going a bit like that. But yeah. Hello and welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new. Yeah. That happened. If you saw my Vlogmas yesterday, you saw that happen. And I look different than I've done in my Vlogmas videos because I don't do my makeup every day, but I already talked about that. But hey, hope you're not sick of my face yet. We're 1 week into Vlogmas almost, and I am actually having a lot of fun with it. I've been a bit low energy, but it's been a week, but but I'm having a lot of fun with it, so I hope you guys enjoy the Vlogmas videos. And yeah, I am going to talk about not vlogging, because there will also be a vlog today. Lucky you, happy Friday, there are 2 videos today. What? Oh, this is terrible. But yes, I am going to talk about what I've been making. I have a small pile of things that I have been working on. If you've been watching my vlogs, you've seen most of it in action, but yeah. I'm gonna just dive straight into whips. I was about to say, do I even have any whips? I only have whips except for one thing, but let me start with whips and what I have been working on. So I have been making some progress on the Latvian Loop. Ta-da! And you can see the progress. Hopefully this will block out. I'm mad at myself. I forgot which colour I hold. I hold both over the same finger because I knit continental, and yeah, I forgot which one goes on top and which one goes on the bottom, and I put the wrong ones in the wrong order, so it's a lot lighter up here, but hopefully that will block out. I've gone back to the way I did the rest, so hopefully it will... This is the inside anyway, so I think it's fine, but yeah, that happened. Let's pretend it didn't. But yeah, I've been working on this. I did about that much this week. I'm gonna try to finish one section, and then I've got one section left. This is again being put a bit on hold in favour of other projects, which are all actually all presents. I'm knitting nothing for myself at the moment since I finished the socks. Well, that sucks. But anyway, yeah, almost at the last pattern repeat, so I'm kind of excited about that. Latvian Loop by Renee Burton, knit out of Rauma Lamull, and the colours are in the show notes in the description because I cannot remember numbers, because there are only numbers. I think this is the undyed one, but I can't remember the number. So that will be in the show notes, as well as links to everything, all the patterns, I'm working on, links in the show notes, in the description. You'd think that now that I've been like talking to you guys every day for almost a week, I would kind of have gotten into the groove of, you know, speaking. Turns out I'm just completely no brain, all fluff. There's only fibre in here. I'm like Winnie the Pooh. It's grey fluff. My second whip, knitted whip, because we're talking about knitting at the moment. Do you guys think I should keep knitting and spinning and sewing separate, or should I just do all the whips of all the things in the same bunch, or and then all the FOs in the same bunch? Because right now I'm kind of splitting knitting, other crafts, whatever that might be, mostly spinning, sometimes sewing. Let me know. Write a comment. I would like to know what you think. What's the least confuzzling for you? But yeah, I cast on yesterday the a beard. No, Here We Gnome Again by Sarah Shy. Please write show notes. Here We Gnome Again by Sarah Schira. I think that's how you say it. It's Chira. Schira, I think, but Schira. Sorry if I butchered that, but yeah. I cast on for a gnome. I'm knitting a fingering weight gnome. These are going to be, if I have time, I'm going to make several, otherwise it's just going to be one. And if it's just going to be one, it is going to be stuffed as a little ornament gnome. And if I have time for more gnomes, I am going to knit more gnomes, and we are not stuffing them, we're sticking them on bottles of things we're giving away for Christmas. But yes, I got that far. I've started the cables. I don't know if you can see that because it will not focus. I've started cabling and it is fiddly as heck, but it is fun. I like cabling. This is something you can do without a cabling needle, but I actually do prefer using the cabling needle, especially when it's like a knit stitch and a purl stitch. I always accidentally end up doing yarn overs with those, so I'm using a cabling needle for this. And the yarns I have for this gnome is a white and a grey plain stockinette yarn. That's not what it is, fingering weight, and I've got another needle for the parts that require a thinner needle. So yeah, it's not much yet, but it's the start of a gnome hat. So yeah, that is my second knitted whip, and that is all I have for knitting when it comes to whips. So I have an FO for knitting, and this is super exciting. It is pre-blocking still. I need to block it this weekend, but I've been wearing it. Did I actually finish this last time? If I did, I'm sorry, but I think I still had it on the needles last week. But I finished my Calan Mai cowl, and I am so happy with it. It is the softest, coziest thing, and with all the beads, and oh god, I love it so much. And fun thing is, you've probably already seen this because, again, like I've said in a previous episode, this is not a huge channel, and you've probably already seen Voolenvine's channel before this one, but this is a pattern by Kristin Lehrer of Voolenvine podcast and yarn company and Instagram, etc. And yeah, she actually published the pattern earlier this week, so you should totally go check that out. If you're watching this on the Friday, I believe she still has a code valid today for 20% off, which I'm going to check. I might be wrong. Yes, if you're watching this Friday the 6th of December, there is still a code valid, which is Stay Toasty 20. Plugging this hard for her because I absolutely love this knit. It is 2 yarns held together. It is a mohair silk held together with a fingering weight, which was Schoppel Wolle. It's all in here, so I can't show you the ball. Schoppel Wolle Admiral Hanf, which has hemp in it. I'm gonna put this on, actually. See if I ruin my hair. There we go. This is the best thing. I've been wearing it so much. Ways you can wear it like this. You can wear it as a hat. This is what I've been doing when it's been snowing, and it's so cozy. And at least if you're my size, you can also wear it as a skirt if you want. So I'm totally debating knitting one in black, only to use as a skirt. But yeah, it is super cozy. I absolutely love it. And I totally recommend the pattern. It took me about 12 hours in total to knit this. I actually timed it because I found a new row counter app that has a timer, which was really, really useful for test knitting. Yeah, I test knit this, by the way, and thoroughly enjoyed it. So yeah, took me just about 12 hours. Bear in mind, I did the beading with floss because I do not own a 1mm crochet hook, and I couldn't find one to buy. Funny story, like 2 days after finishing this, we went to Lidl, and this week they had crochet hooks. 1mm crochet hooks, but I didn't buy one because I already finished the cowl. But hey, so the pearl rose, no, the bead rose took a fair bit longer than I think it would have using a hook, and also the beads are optional, so if you don't like beads, you don't have to use them. I used 3mm beads. I think it would have been better with like 3.5-ish, but I didn't have any. I could only get my hands on 3mm beads, but it worked. It worked out fine, and you can't really see it at a distance, but they're in there and they're making a cute little sparkle, and I love this. I love this so much. It is the best thing. I've been gushing about this for a very long time, but totally go check it out. It is live on Ravelry. If you're watching this on the Friday, there's still a code for it. Not affiliated, other than having test knit this, just a massive fan. I had to take it off because it is very, very warm, and I don't feel like sitting here getting totally red in the face because I'm warm. But yes, on to, let's do sewing first. I am working on a Christmas present, so I hope the recipient isn't watching, but you don't know who you are. But if you are, you can probably figure out this is for you because of what it is. But I'm making a pot holder. There's going to be another one in the shape of a medieval gambeson, and a gambeson is like a linen armour basically. It's not really squishy, but it's a lot of layers of fabric that you wore under chainmail, and I am making one of those. Actually 2, but I haven't started the second one yet because I want to see if this turns out good. If it doesn't, I'm gonna have to rethink, because this is me 100% winging it. I also filmed the process like 2 days ago in my Vlogmas. Day 3 I think it is, so if you want to watch that, it's up. I'm gonna finish this weekend, I think. But yeah, I did get myself some batting finally, and I've been working on this. So yeah, I never did quilting before, so I'm totally new to this except for the bottom of this bag, but I'm having a lot of fun with sewing the, it's gonna be diamond quilts. I don't know what things are called, but you know, when it's squares but tilted and not sewn together, but just, I don't know, quilted. As you can tell, I'm not a quilter. I just really like the squishy things, you know, the squishy qualities of it, and I had a good idea, or a fun idea. I don't know how good it is, but I'm working on that. It's a gambeson. It is tiny. I'm kind of like, I should have just made this an actual garment and put it on the cats, but no. Yeah, gambeson, potholder, fun. Gonna make another one. I don't know what this is. I haven't even started my daily intake of caffeine past my daily tub of coffee in the morning. I think maybe it's running out and I need to crack open a can of energy drink. But hey, that is what I have for sewing. I am going to also make a project bag. I don't know if I'm going to do that this weekend, but soon. But let's do some spinning. So as you can see, this is empty now. And again, if you've been watching my Vlogmas, you know why. This is terrible. It's like, I guess it's just wrapping up what I've been doing, that I've already filmed, but yeah, I feel kind of silly. But this is empty, and that is because I had to unwind the second half because it was getting so heavy, the thread snapped. So the yarn. So I've got these two now of this fluff, and I've got this silly amount left that I have to spin before I can start applying it. I'm actually thinking of just applying this as it is, saving this for another project, but I don't know. I kind of wanted a full 100 grams, so I think I'm just gonna sit down and spin this up and put it on one of these and go from there. This is the Moroccan Lantern colourway by SpinJones on Etsy, linked in the description. And I have been talking about this for a long time, like every episode, because I've been working on it for a while. I love this so much. It is so beautiful. And you know, at the start I was like, oh, no, it's purple. I wasn't gonna buy purple. Why did I buy purple? But it's just such a gorgeous and rich colour, and it smiles from the purple I spun before, so you can't really compare it, can you? So I'm really, really happy with these, and I can't wait to have this plied. My plan for this still, I'm going to chain ply and hopefully get probably a heavy fingering, but we'll see what weight it is, and if it is an appropriate weight for it, I want to knit the ripple bralette from this. And if I have enough left, I might knit something else as well. I have been eyeing the As If, and I think I remember, but I might have made it up, but I think Gabby of Once Upon a Corgi talked about some crop top with mohair sleeves, and I need to look that up because I'm like, I have mohair silk in like almost the same colour. So I'm like, if I have enough of that, I might make that. But we'll see. We'll see what this will grow up to be. But I'm really excited to almost be done with the initial spin. I just need to sit down and do this. But I am finishing some presents first, which I'm going to talk about now. But yeah. Fun. I love spinning. It is so much fun. And I totally need more fibre because I am almost done with this one as well. I unwound the second ply today. This is the second one. This is the first one. This is just spun through to end all of the colourways because there were 6 different pieces, like 1 per colour in the pack. This is the Watercolour Rainbow Pack, also by SpinJones, which has the colours Tranquil Lilac, Cornflowers, Mermaid Jade, not Mermaid Tail, Mint, Citrus, Meadow Yellow and Melon Rose, and they all look like this. And I am loving this spin. It is so gorgeous, so much fun. And now I get to start the third ply, which is going to be so much fun to spin because it's such short colour repeats. It's going to be 8 colour repeats. This is 4. Is it 4? Yeah, it has to be. It's 4. This is, like I said, through all of them, just 1 repeat. Just 1 of each colour. 1 of each colour, 4 repeats of each colour in the same order as this one, and this is going to be the same order but 8 repeats, and then I'm going to ply them and it's going to be glorious and rainbowy and fractal. I'm so excited. I really want to get through that basket like now. So yeah, can't wait. Absolutely cannot wait. This is also a Christmas present, and this is what I'm going to spin before finishing. This is another beard. Before finishing my Moroccan lantern, I totally lost my brain for a second there. It is definitely time for more caffeine. But yeah, this yarn I'm spinning on my new walnut spindle that my dad and I made. This is so nice to spin on, but it's quite different from my other one because like it's so much thinner, but it's also heavier. It's great, I love it. I need like 10 of these. I really want a spinning wheel. Oh my god. But yes, that is what I have been working on, I think. Is that it? Yeah, it is. Been doing some bullet journaling because setting up a new month and stuff. I really need to get a new book so I can set up next year. Because I had fun doing this week, so I'm kind of feeling it coming back. I have been very not really into, I've been into bullet journaling, but I haven't had the energy to do it, so I'm feeling it coming back slightly, and I want to just, you know, it's always fun starting a new journal, but I can't make up my mind what book I want. But I think it's going to be the baby pink one this year. We'll see. But that is something I need to do. my knitting, spinning, whatever plans. Obviously finish what I'm working on. If I have time, make another gnome. I have totally put my dreams of finishing 4 more pairs of socks on the back burner. I don't think that is going to happen, but we'll see. Totally depends on how quick I can finish these things, and also how much time I'll have around Christmas to actually sit and knit. But what was I saying? Yeah, you know, because I am only knitting things for myself at the moment. David was like, he really, really wants a sweater. He wants me to knit him a sweater. And I've asked him to just, no, well, find a pattern, buy the yarn, buy the pattern if it's not free, and like needles if needed, because I don't have all sizes, because I don't knit on thick needles, like 6mm. I think that the thickest one I have is 5, so if you wanted like something in a bulky weight or anything. But anyway, so he found, he really liked Wintersoul by Jennifer Steingers, so he bought that. But yeah, he wanted the Wintersoul, so we're buying yarn soon. Well, he's buying yarn, and I got lucky because she also had a sale, so I got myself the Garden Gate pattern. So now I want yarn for that. I wasn't going to buy more patterns, but I've just been adding patterns left and right. There's so many people having sales and like free patterns for a limited amount of time, and I don't know, why wouldn't you? And if he gets a sweater, I want a sweater as well. So I am apparently going to knit him Wintersoul. That's going to take a while because he's a big boy. He's very tall. He's got very broad shoulders. So, but he's promised to buy the yarn and stuff like that. So it's going to be all right, I think. So yeah, those are 2 knitting plans. Garden Gate for me, Wintersoul for him. And I kind of wanted to make him a pair of gift mittens, and I wanted to make Raph a pair of gift mittens. I don't know if I'll have time. But we'll see. I have yarn for it at least, so if I do have time, it will happen. If I don't, well, obviously it won't happen. Oh dear. This is terrible. David did some cleaning the other day, and I think he's either hidden or cleaned away, and because it's tiny I can't find it. But I can't find the book I bought, the Throne of Glass book, and I'm kind of mad. I did tell him, I was like, you should give me this for Christmas, but it's like something I bought for myself, and I kind of wanted to start reading it, and I can't find it. So I need to ask him where he put it. But so I'm still not reading anything. I can't do a what I'm reading segment, but what I'm watching. I started watching Mindhunter, and I'm the kind of person who does not like to watch series. I don't really enjoy watching series. I don't like watching them if they're not like completely finished. I don't like watching them if they're too long. It's a commitment thing, and I'm also very anxious about watching or reading new things or listening to, because there could be potential triggers for me, or there could be like, I'm just scared. It's my generalised anxiety. I'm just scared to try new things. So, but I started watching Mindhunter because if you you know me, I do enjoy listening to true crime podcasts. I find it very interesting. And I really, really am enjoying this series, actually. It is interesting and quite good, actually. So I kind of binge watched 5 episodes or so one day while knitting and spinning, and yeah, I was gonna keep watching yesterday, but that didn't happen for other reasons. I don't remember why. Oh yeah, because it was cabling and I didn't want to cable knitting, and I didn't want to watch something captivating at the same time because I knew I would just mess it up. But yeah, I'm watching Mindhunter, and it's the first time in a while I've watched a new series. We did start The Dark Crystal, and I love that one. I absolutely love that series. No spoilers, please. We're not far in. But we just find it hard to find time to sit and watch something. When I'm tired at night, I don't like watching things. That one is a series I want to watch when I am, you know, not brain tired, because I know I'll just space out and not remember anything, and I want to remember that show because it's really, really good. But we started that one a while ago, and I think we should probably keep watching it soon because it's really good. I really like The Dark Crystal. Side note, if any of you know if anybody has done the Dark Crystal themed yarns, let me know, because I really would like that. Please let me know. But yeah, I'm watching something. It's crazy. I never watch new things, especially not on my own. So that's kind of exciting for me, actually. And I'm enjoying it so far. So that's good. Yay! But I think that is about that. Because I find it kind of hard to sit and talk a lot in the podcast while I'm also doing daily vlogs, because you see everything I do at the moment. God, what is my fringe doing? You see everything I do at the moment, so I don't really know what to sit here and say, because you've already seen it, or you will see it. But if there's anything you would like to tell me, or anything you think I should knit, or anything you would just like to talk about, what are you doing running up to Christmas, if you celebrate Christmas, the holidays I should say. We celebrate Christmas and also Yule because I'm a pagan. I am going to end off here before I start going on like a million different other tangents. Oh my god. I will see you again in my next podcast, which will hopefully be in a week, otherwise in like 2 weeks. And I will see you later today in my Vlogmas video. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to keep seeing what I do, what I knit, what I make, what I spin, etc., consider subscribing to my channel, and also like this video if you liked it, and leave a comment with whatever you want to talk about. Have a wonderful, wonderful Friday and rest of weekend and a week after that. And I will, like I said, see you in my vlog and also in my next podcast. Have a good time. Bye!